Welcome back, everyone. You know, there are so many changes our bodies go through as women, from giving birth and menopause. So relieving some of those changes can be a little bit stressful. You don't know where to start, but Dr. Rogers is here with some great information that could really benefit many of you, many of us. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Rogers.
Thank you.
So this is really neat because I kind of remember when my mom went through menopause. I remember her getting estrogen and all these things. So it's nice to get a clarification here of what is hormone replacement therapy and how it can help a woman with those times in life.
Yeah, so hormone replacement therapy is basically as we start aging, we basically start losing our natural hormones. And that would be estrogen for women, testosterone, and progesterone. And all of those play a very specific part of trying to control symptoms that you may experience. So the estrogen is going to be the hot flashes, the night sweats, the vaginal dryness, whereas testosterone is going to be your energy, your libido. And then progesterone is really what keeps you from feeling anxious and helps you to sleep at night.
Wow, and these things really can be life-changing as a woman, right?
Yeah, because probably one of the biggest questions I get is women come in for our weight loss program, and they go, I don't know what happened. I went into menopause, and now I'm just gaining weight, but I exercise the same and I eat the same, and it's just because we've lost those hormones.
Wow.
So one part of our program is to basically balance out those hormones so we regain that weight loss ability, get back to that stable weight.
That's great. And speaking of losing things, losing hormones, you can also get bone loss, osteoporosis. So this could really help you if you're suffering from that as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. So as you know, we're all compared to a 30-year-old as far as bone loss. So don't panic when you see that. But when we see that we're starting, as you lose estrogen, then your bones can also start basically losing and they're getting thinner. So you can become very, very healthy, and then we worry about having that hip fracture. So if we start replacing the estrogen with calcium and vitamin D, then we know that that's going to help.
And these are some things that could also help prevent osteoporosis, which you recommend exercise, obviously eating foods high in calcium. This is all really important.
Vitamin D, and the exercise, we also want to make sure that's going to be weight-bearing exercise. So that's going to be walking, you know, where you're pounding the pavement, that type of exercise to stimulate that bone growth.
Wow, those are some really, really good tips, Dr. Rogers. But how come, hormone replacement therapy can be so beneficial for a woman?
Well, I think it just makes you feel better. And probably one of the other biggest complaints we get is a lot of women come in and they go, I just feel foggy in my mind. I just can't think straight anymore. And that has to do a lot with the estrogen. So we know that through studies it helps prevent dementia, and it helps to basically take away that foggy feeling. I mean, I myself, I feel like when I don't have, I do the hormone replacement therapy through the pellet therapy.
Yeah.
And when I don't have it, I feel like I have the flu.
Wow.
I just don't feel good. But then as soon as I get my pellet, within 48 hours, I feel great.
Really? I mean,
yes.
That's amazing to hear. I think this is going to help a lot of women feel like there is a solution out there, because I know it can be so hard. I mean, haven't been there yet, but basically what age range do you think is a good time for someone to maybe consider this?
Yeah, so we're looking around 40 years old. You're going to start seeing a trending down of your hormones, which is typically going to be the progesterone and testosterone. So you may notice you feel more anxious than normal. You're not being able to sleep. You notice your libido's down, your energy's down, you're gaining weight. You're starting in that perimenopause phase. And normally around 50 is when you go into menopause, and that's when we have to start replacing with estrogen.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Rogers. I feel very prepared for that time in my life, and I hope many of you got some helpful tips right now. But if you mention this segment during the month of October, you will receive free Botox with the purchase of the HRT pellets, which you say are very perfect and convenient. So, guys, they have 2 locations, 1604 and Redland Road. That's 24200 I-10 Leon Springs. You guys can call 210-495 2117 or go online to drrogerscenters.com. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
I feel good. I'm excited I don't really want to go through that phase of my life, but we all have to do it. So thank you so much. Don't go anywhere, because Brandon Roddy is here with your football weekend update. 2 minutes.